Hey YouTube, it's your boy Rocket Ross. Today I'm just bringing you the first part of my video, and it's just going to be for a custom built PC that I'm going to be doing over the next few days. It's my first build, a bit nervous, a bit excited, but yeah. So first of all, I'm just going to do a quick run over the parts that I've got. Start off with the case. I've gone for a decent case, one that's going to keep it nice and cool. We've gone for the Cool Master 430 Black Elite. It's got some really good features on this case. Basically, I think it's up to, is it 9 fans you can have? It's got obviously the nice I/O port at the front. It's tool free, so you don't have to use any tools to build this. It does have the facility to use water cooling. What else have we got? And it's just basically showing that you can have 2 very long graphics cards in there. So that's the box. But obviously, in regards to the case, when I got it out of the box, it is really nice. You've got a really nice big side window here, which you can attach a fan to. You've got 2, I think the 180mm fans at the top that you can install. At the back, we've got another rear fan extraction fan that you can have, and then obviously the PSU at the bottom. Obviously inside it comes with all the screws and fixtures and fittings, stuff like that. So I'm just going to take this side off panel here. So inside, I don't know if you can see how bright it is. You've got plenty of space in there. Really nice matte black finish, and even all the parts look really good. Like here, just for locking in your CD drive, it's just simply put it in and then lock it. So it's really good. And same with the hard drives. I think it's just a quick turn. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, put that on there. Quite hard to do one-handed actually. So yeah, it's just a nice simple turn to install your hard drives. Plenty of space for an ATX motherboard or even a micro board. See how many slots we've got. I think we've got at the front here, we've got 1, 2, 3 slots and 2 for a floppy drive. So really good space. You've obviously got your reset and power button down there, and then at the front, I don't know if you can see it, there's a fan at the front there, which is another 180mm fan. That comes built in, so that's nice. Obviously you don't have to buy that one, but I am going to be installing maybe 2, 3 more fans in this case. Then on to the good stuff. First of all, we'll start off with the processor. I've gone for the AMD Phenom 2 Black Edition quad core. So yeah, it's a really nice processor. I know it's obviously a few months old now, but what the Americans say, the bang for your buck is incredible with this processor. I think don't know what the actual starting speed is on this. I think it's about 3.2 gigahertz. It says there 3.2 gigahertz. But I've heard, and I know this can be clocked to around 4 gigahertz with a decent CPU cooler. So that's the process I'm going to be using. So going on to the CPU, you do get a standard CPU cooler in there, which I'll probably show you when I build it. But I've heard that's pretty ranked to be using that. So I've gone for an aftermarket CPU cooler. I've gone for the Arctic Cooling Freezer 7 Rev 2. Really good size, as you can see. I think it's got like 6 copper pipes in there, and the 90mm fan on the front. White. I think it glows in the dark as well if you're using blue UV. So that's a really nice part there. That I got a really good deal on that, and it's supposed to. It says on the back here that it keeps it like at least 15-20 degrees cooler running at full load. So that's nice. RAM. I've gone for this Patriot. It's one of the better makes, and it got reviewed really well on YouTube. It's the Gamer Series. I put all the actual part numbers and where I bought them from on the description below. But yeah, I've gone for 4 gig of that. If it does work nice, then I'll probably be upgrading to 8 gig of RAM. So yeah, that's the RAM there that I'm going to be using, DDR3, and it runs really fast at 1600 megahertz. I think my cat's coming for a little nosy here. Come here, Tevez. Yeah, she's a bit excited by all the boxes in the room. So yeah, next, the power supply. Gone for the Corsair 550 watt VX. Reliability, that's the thing with this. Everybody says, the Corsair power supplies are just the best. You get a 5-year warranty with it, and it's 80+ certified, so any problems with that, and you'll be able to return it or anything like that. But you know, you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever because it's Corsair, great reliable make, and it comes with. Can't really show you. Just spin this around a sec. No, it's that way. And it comes with. It's not modular, which I'd have preferred because then obviously you can just pick the wires that you want. But obviously, say because I'm building this for around £500, you know, I didn't really have the budget for that. So yeah, that's the power supply, and then just I've gone for the one hard drive, probably upgrading to two very shortly. I've gone for the Western Digital 500GB Caviar Blue. You know, it's supposed to be a really good hard drive. I haven't used Western Digital before. I've always had Seagate, so that'll be nice to see what that's like. Pretty straightforward. And then onto the motherboard. I've gone for the Asus. Obviously, I wanted to go for a branded name, either Asus or Gigabyte. So I've gone for the Asus, the M4 A77T. This is probably a part that I'll probably will upgrade in the future. It's just obviously, like I said, keeping it in budget for now. And then, you know, upgrade the parts later. Which, you know, it comes with DDR3 on it. This motherboard actually has a button on it to simply overclock it without having to go into the BIOS, so that's really nice. You know, you can get that straight up to 4 GHz using this or the AMD package that you can get off the internet. So just looking at the back of the board, you know, here you can see it's got I don't know what that memory OK is. I'll have to read that in a bit. But obviously the turbo key, the EPU, and this is the main. But obviously here the core unlocker lets you use all 4 cores to its full potential on the AMD Phenom here that we'll be using. So yeah, it says it's here 140 watt supply. It does have crossfire. What else have we got? Yeah, it's just a good all-round motherboard. I think that was about £70–80, something like that. But yeah, it's not a cheap one, but obviously it's no you know, extreme gigabyte Rampage 3 or whatever. So because we don't really have the budget for that. But over the next you know, day or two, I'm going to be building this. I still am waiting for my graphics card to arrive and Windows 7 Ultimate. So obviously I'm going to be starting to work on the case, get the motherboard installed, get the CPU installed, hard drive. Oh yeah, and forgot, I'm just going to be using, probably the most boring part of it is just the LG CD drive, 22 speed reader and writer. So yeah, that's the parts I'm going to be using. Stay tuned for the build, and if any of you guys have got any questions or thinking about doing your own, you know, give me a shout and you know, compare some notes. So that's it for me, guys, and my cat Tevez, which is having a sniff. Look at the camera. Oh, she's off. Yeah. So yeah, catch you soon, guys. Cheers.